Hi, I'm Robert Resch. Welcome to the Asurface Show, where we share useful information for architects and developers, general contractors, and other industry-related professionals. I'm here today with Warren Hildebrand.
And so a lot of people are buying these for their basements and things, and it doesn't help them if their basement floods.
Right.
When you get into multifamily and the WPC products, you can't put them in sunlight. You never really see that too much as the homeowner buying it.
Right.
But the sunlight will make it expand and contract.
For sure.
To where it buckles the floor. Rolling loads, I deal with some issues right now that are because of wheelchairs on these floating products to where it just shreds them to pieces.
So that's a good consideration. If you're a contractor or a developer or even a designer architect specifying a product, that's a consideration that needs to be taken into account as rolling loads. And I've looked at quite a few warranties and noticed that rolling loads voids warranties. So if you have a wheelchair, if you have a handicapped accessible building and you're using a rigid click product and you've got a heavy electric wheelchair with casters on the front, that could pose damage to that product, correct?
It will shred it.
It'll shred it.
Like, I've seen some things to where I couldn't even imagine how the floor could end up looking like that.
Really?
Completely shreds it.
So, and that's
Just
an
tears up the locking system completely.
So, understood. So let's get into the nuts and bolts of that a little bit. It has its place, and I think rigid click LVT is a great product because it does control the sound. It's waterproof in and of so far as you can take it apart, dry it off, put it back together, right?
Correct. Yeah.
And because it's non-absorbent, the IXPE backing doesn't absorb water, but if you have a flood, it's still going to be.
It's going to be an issue.
It's going to be an issue.
Yeah.
Right. But let's say, for example, if I was a designer, developer comes to me and says, design this building, I want the best bang for my buck. You're going to use LVT. So if you were going to use it and you've got any handicap rooms, you would take it out immediately and use glue down in the handicap room, handicap accessible?
I would keep the entire project glued down.
You'd use glue down.
In the handicap units, I would glue it straight to the concrete. And in the non-handicap units, I would use a product I like a product from Leggett & Platt called Whisper Step.
Okay, let's.
So